Alright, what's up, y'all? So recently, a few days ago, Ja Morant got suspended for a game for detrimental conduct. And what was the detrimental conduct? Well, here's the clip.
What went wrong to you today?
Go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay.
You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
What had been done?
Else?
What could have been done different to get a different outcome, other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me. Honestly, that's what basically the message was after. So it's cool.
The coaching staff message was
It's
it?
cool, bro. We good?
You didn't have anything physically wrong in terms of illness or anything?
Oh, no,
You were
I'm
under
good.
the
I'm
weather.
fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
Now, as a basketball fan, I gotta be fair here, okay? This is after one of Ja's worst games this season against my one and only beautiful Lakers. Shout out my boy Luka. He was hooping. In this game against the Lakers, Ja went on to drop only 8 points. 8, only making 3 out of 14 shots that he took. Also going 0 for 6 from 3. The massive donut. Alongside with those 8 points, he also has 7 assists and only 1 rebound. I gotta call BS whenever I see it. And when I seen this clip of Ja Morant blaming the coaching staff, I said, Ja, I watched the game live, Ja. You're spitting some bullshit right now, okay? I'm talking about a hot, steaming, freshly dropped pile of bullshit. Let's say you're not an NBA fan, okay? Let's just say you're one of those people like Flight who just watch the highlights and not the actual game. When you go and watch the game, in the first half, Ja was hooping. He was hooping. And I think Luka had like 18, but the Grizzlies were up nonetheless. Luka, on the other hand, at the second half, guess how many points he dropped? He went on to drop 44 and 15. Ja started with 8 points in the first half, and guess what he ended with? Like I said earlier, 8 points! It wasn't like he came in the second half. It wasn't like that, no. Mind you, this is the leader of the team. He played 32 minutes. Only 8 points. And while watching the game, he literally gave up on defense. Like, he just showed a full-on lackluster attitude with the team and just gave up on everything.
But what did you see from Ja Morant, Blake?
I didn't love what I saw from Ja Morant tonight. I mean, this is a guy who is insanely talented. I mean, right here, speed is his number one weapon. Yeah. And coming off a ball screen, passing the ball like this, kind of lazily cutting to the corner, that's just not what's going to get it done for Memphis. And now the back cut, I think you got to go for that right there. And then the very next possession coming down, you're kind of just standing in the corner, straight up. Not even really engaged at all, almost having a conversation with Marcus Smart. Like, for a guy that's making $40 million and needs to be the leader of this team, like, I just don't love it. I don't know if he was not feeling well, if he's hurt, but that to me is a very bad sign, and it's something that it has to change.
Yes.
The Memphis Grizzlies will only go as far as Ja Morant takes them.
Now, I went on to do some research on the Grizzlies. I had to look at their whole framework on how they got to this point where Ja is only dropping 8 points in the early season, by the way. In the early season, everyone's supposed to be hooping. I just seen that boy Aaron Gordon, of all people, drop 50 on Stephen Curry. I actually forgot about this. Last postseason, like in the first round of the playoffs, the Grizzlies actually fired their longtime coach, Taylor Jenkins. I think they had Taylor Jenkins since they had Ja. But they decided to fire him right before the playoffs. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because once you do that, once you get rid of somebody that was very key to one of your franchise players' success on the team, then the whole thing just falls out. The whole thing just kind of just gives away. You feel me? This season, they brought in this foreign NBA coach. His name is I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Tuamis Lesalo. And fun fact, he is the first Finnish NBA coach. I think that's Finland, by the way. I know my geography. I know that. Whenever there's a new coach on a team, I think all my sports players and sports watchers can agree with me on this. Like, once a new coach comes onto the team, then it's a whole new environment now. Just from looking at Ja's attitude off this game alone and just how he acts around with his players, with this new coach, it's like there's some type of disconnect going on right now. Like, I don't know if it's like him not getting the plays that he wants. I don't know if it's just like certain discipline rules that he's placing on Ja. I feel like this is one of them situations. Like, okay, if you watch soccer, there was a situation where Jadon Sancho was being disrespected by Eric Ten Hag. Well, no, it's kind of different now because Eric Ten Hag threw Jadon Sancho completely out of rotation and like pretty much separated him from the whole team. This ain't like that. But what I'm saying is like I just said, it's probably a huge rift between Ja and the coaching staff right now. You see how he's pulling his inner Marshawn Lynch, just giving the same answer to every question in the room.
Go ask the coaching staff. Go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so go ask the coaching staff why. Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
I gotta also call out accountability too, because I'm mainly talking about Ja. You can't only blame the coaching staff for what happened that night. My brother in Christ, I'm gonna repeat the stat line again to y'all as well, so y'all can understand. 3 for 14 on the field. Right now, he's shooting 130th in the league with like 40% on inefficient shooting in the field right now. 3 for 14 out of those shots. 0 for 6 from 3. Now, let me tell y'all something right now. Currently in this season, with the first 3 games, the first 3 games he's played? I don't know how many games he played right now. But early this season, from right now, Ja is currently shooting, I think, like 5 from 30 from the 3-point line this season. Like, I think he's shooting a 16% from the 3 right now. I'm not that big of a stat guy. I more so just watch the game. Reading that stat alone, if I was a coach, I would be straight up, nigga, stop shooting the rock. You are not wetting that bitch. You're not shooting that bitch for real. Stick to driving that ball and give out the assists. Other than that, brother, do not shoot that rock. Let's say, nah, it wasn't on me. It wasn't my shooting. It was all the coaching staff. Like, bro, come on, man. Let's be real, man. Let's be so real with each other, Ja. We all know the reason. We're all looking at it. Now with this recent situation with the Grizzlies, because I feel like the Grizzlies just been on a whole, like, I don't know what they're trying to do right now, because this offseason when I seen them trade Desmond Baines, I was like, why would they? Like, they had a good solid 3-man right there. They had Ja, Desmond, and Jaren Jackson. That's a solid 3-man. Even though it's kind of underrated, that can get you to at least the semifinals or maybe conference finals if you want to push it that far. Did he make it to the conference finals in 2023? I don't know which one it was, but did he make it to the I don't know. I can't remember. That brother's not fine in the West. Oh, but I also think that with this like current situation that's happening right now, I think the Grizzlies are possibly thinking, because this happens like several times, like whenever a coach, well, if the players just can't get right with the coach, then they're gonna potentially like part ways, you know what I mean? Even though Ja is the franchise player of the Grizzlies, remember the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers for AD. Remember that. Luka, who was Dallas's franchise player, got traded. Nobody is safe. And just knowing, like, I'm just assuming, by the way, but like, just looking at how Ja's personality is, maybe there will be that day where he'll just explode, pull up to the front office and demand a trade. Because I think Ja's one of those people that just wants the things on the team to go his way. And if it doesn't go his way, then he's going to have a whole issue about it. Or have like a certain fit. Like, you can see it in the timeout. Like, he wasn't even in the huddle of the timeout. He was just on the outside, pouting, just pissed off. So I feel like that's gonna be my prediction come towards the trade deadline. I don't know where he will get traded to, but will a trade come sooner or later? I say more than likely. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think that Ja's gonna get traded? Do you guys think that he's gonna just thug it out with his team and just make the best out of it? You guys let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.